Dear online viewers, good morning. I am in Harbin, and the 2022 ice and snow season in Harbin is kicking off. It's now open to the guests and visitors. So, what is out there for us to see? Let's explore. Now, first of all, I'd like to introduce a special guest, the leader in charge of the Ice and Snow Project, Mr. Liu Zhen. So he will join us today in a tour through the park. Now you can see the red letters. Well, the gate of the park consists of three parts. First is a snow wall, symbolizing the Winter Olympics. So we are paying tribute to the Winter Olympics in Beijing through this figure, and together with a ball of the Earth. And we have a space section. So this exhibition is about the space demonstration of space technology, and this is a local feature architecture in Harbin. And in the daytime, it's whole white, but at night, we will have a light show around this architecture. And now, first, before we enter the gate, we need to show our QR code, the health code. And before we came today, we made a reservation online. To my understanding, the Ice and Snow Park this year has many elements related to the Winter Olympics 2022. Yes. We are showing the cultural elements of the Winter Olympics in this park. We also display the achievements of the athletes participating in the Winter Olympics, so that the visitors, when they come here, they can feel the Olympic spirit. I guess a lot of kids come here to play. So this is a good opportunity for improving the awareness of the children and providing them the knowledge about Winter Olympics. Yes, the children can feel the passion about the Winter Olympics through these exhibition boards. Now after we enter the gate, we are heading towards the middle part of the park. In front of us, we are seeing the 5 rings of the Olympics. So during the night, you will see it in a colorful way. So it will be a spectacular scene. The kids living in Harbin are very lucky to have so many entertainment opportunities on the snow and ice in the winter season. So what are the activities that both the parents and the kids can enjoy? Well, there are a couple of them. The bicycles, the motors, and the snowfield football. I also noticed the four-wheel motorcycle. Yes, these are all for them to choose to play. So, what are the options for the entertainment programs on the ice? We have an open ice field so that people can enjoy free entertainment time. And it's next to the famous Harbin a snow at the railway bridge. You can see the bridge on the left side. It's a famous destination for visitors. From the bridge to this park, this area covers 250,000 square meters. But the park last year was smaller, only 120,000 square meters. You can see the vehicle. This is for operating on the snow. Let's get on board and take a ride. And let's check how it feels and to ride a snow motorcycle. We have the security staff to help. So let's get cautious about the snow activity. As you said, the snow area in the park amounts to 260,000 square meters, the largest among all the editions. This year, due to temperature reason, the summer is very hot. So we built this park, try to complete the construction of this park in 15 days, and it's nearly completed. And you have the snowfield bicycle, right? Yes. We also have the snowfield motorcycle. We are heading for the snowfield, and that is free for the public. It is 330 meters long. If you want to come and play, but you don't have any equipment, don't worry, we have prepared some equipment for you. If you don't know anything about this activity, don't worry. We have the professionals to come to help. So we have the equipment and the people to help you to get a better experience on the snow. Now let's take a try. Well, I think it's quite a different experience to ride a snowfield motorcycle in winter. Sure, it's definitely an amazing experience. This is the snowfield football. And a match is going on. I guess there are a lot of football fans among the online viewers, but I wonder how many of you have tried this way to play the football on the snowfield. So today we have Mr. Hong, Secretary General of the Football Club, to give us some information about this game. Well, this football game on the snowfield is a feature game in Harbin. It is more interesting, more entertaining. The football field is the same of the hockey game. I mean, this place used to be the hockey game field. So technically speaking, we are applying the same techniques of the summer football game. But before we start the match, we need to make some preparations for the young people. There are 8 teams competing for the game. Altogether, 160 players. Because we are on the Songhua River of Harbin. Now we are seeing 2 teams competing with each other. They are composed of the faculties in the schools. I guess their techniques are different from what is played on the grassland or on the floors or the wooden floors. But the football on the snowfield is more interesting. If you want to turn around, it's quite difficult because the ground is too slippery, and the movements are quite fast. If you can call this fast, you haven't seen how fast we were in the past. This has been the slower edition. So, this year we have 8 football teams and 160 players participating in 2 rounds of competitions to pay tribute to the Winter Olympics 2022. Each year we had several matches like this. So different football teams of different levels will participate into this activity. So when the football kicks bounced onto the wall and bounces back, will the game continue? Yes. So the snowfield football is very important activity in Harbin. Yes, if they win the game, they will be invited to higher level international football matches. I guess the game is still on. Now we have to leave. Thank you. Apart from the snowfield football, this park also has Other activities like the snowfield, car racing.
还是坐上我们这个我们专属的敞篷小跑车、雪地小跑车，好吧？
So let's get on board again to move to another site.
帮忙，对，保证它的安全。
我们今年呢是力争将这个赛事、娱乐、公益全民。
So this year's park, we try to combine both. We try to make this park both interesting to the public and also educational.
现在景区里从昨天试运营开始。
The park was opened just yesterday.
孩子也特别多。
But today it has attracted a huge amount of kids and visitors. There are quite a number of options for the kids, and the kids also can learn something about the Olympic. On our way, we can see the visitors.
应该说，从现在开始一直到中午的时候，可能是一天当中气温比较高的时候，也是比较。
From now to the noon time, the temperature is much higher than the rest of the day. So it's easier for people to play. You know, winter is very cold in Harbin. But from 12 o'clock a.m. to 15 o'clock p.m., the temperature is higher. And at night, you will enjoy the light show. That is also a good opportunity for you to enjoy the ice and snow culture in Harbin. You can also take many nice photos at night. Well, this is the snowfield for the motors racing. It's a feature activity in Harbin. You can also experience the motorcycle racing culture here, and you get to pick up some racing techniques. These two cars are racing. And the cars are drifting on the snowfield. The snowfield has a large area, and more cars will join this activity. So if I am not a professional, I can join this race accompanied by a professional? Yes, you're right. I wonder if you drive. Yes, I do. So what should we watch? What are the we must care about when we drive on the snowfield? It's very important that you drive carefully, and you are accompanied by a professional. Speaking of the professionals, I am lucky to have with us a mentor with us today. Hi, I am a driver, but how to drive well on the snowfield? Can you tell us something about it? Well, I live in the north. Maybe this is unfamiliar to people living in the south. When you drive on the snowfield, you must be tender. Do not hurry. If the surface has pure snow, then it's okay. But if it's both ice and snow, you should watch out. For most of us, we are not professional drivers. So how to drive on the snowfield? First is to start the engine slowly and control the motion and intensity. Do not quick start or quick brake. For the beginners who got their license recently, I guess it's very difficult for them to drive on the road. If you are a driver, you are the owner of a car, then you must prepare a second tire, an immersion tire. This is the basic needs for a driver. And try to find a perfect location for your tire. And avoid the slippery road. Do not park on a slope. So if you start the engine, please do it slowly. Otherwise, it will be dangerous. So safety is of paramount importance. I guess many online viewers are interested in how to drift the car on the snowfield. Well, drifting causes little harm to the car, but I don't encourage you to imitate this driver unless you are accompanied and guided by a professional. Without professionalism, you can not do it in a safe way. So from the perspective of a professional, can you tell us how to operate a car and let it drift on the surface of the snow? Well, talking about drifting, if you can do it both in a controllable way, and sometimes you may do it out of control. If it is the latter, then it is dangerous. So we must control the car and control our motions. If on an ordinary road you see a car drifting, it may not be a good example because it is out of control. So if I can summarize, to drift the car on the snowfield, we need a professional So our mentor is showing us, and he will give us a demo about the drifting. But a few kind tips: do not imitate if you are not a professional. In our daily life, we must follow the driving instructions and drive safely. You can see the car is drifting. If you're interested in the snow racing, and if you want to have your car drifting, you can come to this park and feel the fun of the ice and snow. This park is open until the middle of February this year. The people living in Harbin and outside the city are welcome to this park. For entertainment, for the ice and snow activities, for the football game and the hockey game, and feel the glamour of the ice and snow and have fun. So much about the live stream today. So join us and have fun. Thank you.